How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Black Metal Rebellion. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan, aka Slamorella, and since I don't really have too much to show, I figured I would do something kind of new for this channel, but sort of not. Obviously, this is going to be a Nerd Corner episode, but this is going to be like a nerd haul, because I've definitely got a bunch of nerdy things recently. So, one of those things being a copy of Swamp Thing, the complete series or whatever. Even though it was just one season that was supposed to branch off and probably to at least a couple of seasons, but for whatever reason got shut down after the first couple episodes, and they were only allowed to complete this season, and that was it. But regardless, this was actually a really good series. The Swamp Thing creature effects in this was amazing. Some of the gore was pretty freaky. There was even like a flesh-eating disease happening to one of the chicks in this at one point. The main character, of course, Arcane, something, Abby Arcane. And there's also a couple of other characters that popped up in this. One being a blind, kind of, not a witch, but she had certain powers. I can't really explain what she was supposed to be, some sort of medium or some sort of seer of sorts, but that person was pretty cool. And that person interacted with another character that was also really cool, Daniel Cassidy. And if you know who Daniel Cassidy is from the comics, he ends up becoming the Blue Beetle, or sorry, not Blue Beetle, the Blue Devil. And that was really cool. I was hoping there'd be more to that. Spoiler alert, by the way, so just skip ahead like 2 minutes. He ends up becoming the Blue Devil at the very end of this and taking on like his true form and killing a bunch of guards, but then you don't really see him for the rest of the show, which is unfortunate, because I would have loved to see more done with the Blue Devil character. Really cool, very obscure, and worked pretty well in this series and fit in nicely with Swamp Thing and the spooky supernatural atmosphere that this had throughout. And the fluorescent man, or I can't remember, I can't pronounce the fucking name of the character, but the other swamp creature, basically the tree creature at the end, who becomes, I guess, probably the main villain for season 2, would have been awesome to see. But if you haven't seen this Swamp Thing series, highly recommend it. Really dark, really good characters, really neat effects. They went practical with this for the most part, the odd CGI here and there, but yeah, I was really impressed with this. Hopefully they pick up another Swamp Thing series that continues on this storyline in the CW now that it's been picked up by that. But yeah, really good. Another thing that I picked up recently is the first season of Harley Quinn, the rated R animated series that was on the DC Universe online streaming app that is now being merged into HBO Max. So I'm only going to be getting the DVDs when they're released. I'm not streaming to HBO Max because I don't have $100 a month that I want to spend on streaming services. I already have Netflix, I already have fucking Disney Plus, I already have Shudder, so I'm pretty tapped for streaming services. But anyways, this is excellent. I got it and put it off for like a couple of weeks not watching it, but I should have been watching it right away. This was so good. There is so much funny stuff that happens in this. Harley Quinn is just wild and dramatic and absurd. Just all the things you hope she would be in this and more. The side characters or her crew in this are pretty neat. It has King Shark here, Dr. Psycho, who drops the C-bomb a lot, calls women the C-bomb, and kind of gets kicked out of the Legion of Doom, so she picks him up for her crew, as well as Clayface, and their landlord eventually joins the team. He has like a bionic arm and has like this wheelchair that has a bunch of weapons and shit in it. I don't know why that's a thing, but yeah, pretty cool. And of course is joined by her soon-to-be lover, Poison Ivy, so that's cool. Poison Ivy is just a very dry wit kind of dark humor kind of character, sort of like Raven. If you've seen the Teen Titans show, not the Teen Titans Go, fuck that, just the original Teen Titans show, kind of has that dark manner about her, and just dry wit. I love it. Pretty good. I got finished watching disc 1. I still need to watch disc 2. They're, I don't know why I opened it up. They're not anything special, just kind of a pink print on the disc. But yeah, I need to watch disc 2. I didn't want to binge it all at once because I wanted to save some for later because it's so good. But yeah, highly recommend checking out the Harley Quinn animated series. It's fucking hilarious. The next thing I picked up was technically for my kids, but I want to actually get around to watching this too. This has 4 episodes of the Astonishing XMen. So this animated series, I don't know if you guys have seen the Astonishing XMen series. I assume it's probably alright, but yeah, it has 4 episodes or 4 movies, 4 movie collection apparently, so 4 movies from this universe, and it's apparently from the master storyteller Joss Whedon and artist John Cassidy, shaking the foundations of X-Men Forever. I doubt it, but yeah, I'm gonna watch these. Hopefully they're decent. I got it, I think, for $9 at a local Shoppers Drug Mart, because apparently they have a small DVD section. What? But yeah, that's where I got this from, so I'll be checking that out too. Hopefully they're decent. Total running time is just under or over, apparently, 5 hours. They couldn't determine whether it was under or over 5 hours. I don't know. Packaging people are dumb. But got that. Looking forward to checking that out. One that I've been slacking on, just haven't been able to get around to getting it, is this. Superman Red Sun. An Elseworlds tale where Clark's fucking ship lands in Russia instead of Kansas. So this should be interesting. I've never actually read the Red Sun comic book. I'm not a big Superman fan, to be honest. He's just very unrelatable. He has all of the fucking powers that anyone would ever want. Super strength, laser beam eyeballs, frost breath, probably like indestructible shit that he could spray from his asshole, who knows. But yeah, I got this. It also has Elseworld versions of Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, the Green Arrow in this. Should be interesting. Apparently Lex Luthor is sort of a good guy in this, trying to stop the communist regime. I don't know. It seems interesting as fuck, and a dark Superman that could potentially threaten the world seems also kind of interesting. Sort of like the Injustice games for the Xbox and whatever. I like everyone having to team up against Superman. I see him more as a better villain character, if you could find some weaknesses for him besides kryptonite. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Haven't seen it yet. I've only seen the trailers and the special sneak peeks that are in the special features versions of the previous movie. This one has special sneak peek at Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, which I've already watched, which is amazing. It's a shame that that timeline has to end and they start with new things now. Looking forward to Man of Tomorrow. It looks okay. The animation style reminds me of Archer, with that really thick black outline amongst the characters and the kind of 2D 3D merge. Like, it looks mostly 2D, but yeah. So looking forward to checking that out whenever that comes out on DVD. I normally try to get the just DVD version too, not the Blu-ray. Sometimes you can't help it, sometimes it's sold out. So yeah, Superman Red Sun. Can't wait to see all the alternate character versions of the DC Comics heroes on there. The next thing is another animated kind of movie thing. This is Deathstroke, Knights and Dragons, sorry. I'm a pretty big fan of the Deathstroke character. He's one of the most like credible, formidable villains that isn't ridiculously overpowered or alien in the DC Comics world. He just seems like a mix between Batman and a serious Deadpool. Just super duper formidable. I like the fact that he can take on like a barrage of superheroes without any superpowers himself and still come out on top. Like if you've ever read the Identity Crisis comic, dude takes on at least 8 of the Justice League heroes and basically wins because Dr. Light hires him to protect him against the Justice League because they think that Dr. Light killed Elongated Man's wife, Sue Dibney. So yeah, I can't wait to check this out. Apparently this was a short animated miniseries that is now combined all of the episodes into one to make a movie. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I think I heard. This is what that is what this is supposed to be. Really intrigued about how good this is going to be. I'm sure the animation style is fine. I'm sure the writing is going to be fine. And unfortunately, all I could get was the Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. I hate how short the Blu-ray ones are. They don't fit onto your regular DVD spindles or the shelves properly, and they're like just these midget fucking DVDs. But whatever, the cases are blue, which is neat, I guess. But yeah, Deathstroke, Knights and Dragons. Have you seen it? What do you think of it? I can't wait to throw this on. Probably gonna wait until I'm done the Harley Quinn series though, and then I'll probably watch Red Son Superman. Now this next thing I got because of the Fat Samurai. Thanks for showing me this, dude. I love foreign superhero films. He kind of looked like Rorschach, and that's why I liked it. If I can remember the name of it, I'll put it here and I'll show you the cover. But check out that one as well. That one was really weird. But that is the back of the fucking case. Gundala, or Gundala, I don't know how to pronounce this. This is a Jakartan film. It says Gundala, Rise of a Hero, an electrifying superhero origin story. The dude looks like it's a cross between Spider-Man and Thor. Had a homosexual love baby, and here we go. the bastard son of Thor and Spider-Man apparently got shipped off to Jakarta and started doing his own superheroing. But this is cool. This is apparently a Jakartan resident that was tired of seeing all of the crime and violence that is on the streets, and the orphan decides to do something about it and becomes a symbol for hope and peace throughout their city, and I guess finds a couple of other heroes. So that should be interesting. You can see right here that he's talking to some other superhero too in like goggles, so should be interesting. I'm assuming this is just going to be a subtitled film. I don't think there's going to be English dubs. I hope there is, because I don't want to be spending half the time looking at the subtitles and the other half actually paying attention to what's going on the screen. But it just looks cool, and thanks to the Fat Samurai, you should all know who he is. Really cool dude. He's in the Metal on Metal group in Facebook. Check that group out if you don't know about it yet. But yeah, looking forward to checking out Gundala. There's also another one that I got ordered called Rendell, and that's also, I think, a foreign superhero film, so that should be fun as well. But glad I got a copy of that. Thanks for the recommend. Next, this I'm late to the fucking party on getting a copy of, but I did see it in theaters, and holy fuck, it was awesome. Lots of shit going on. But I finally got a DVD copy of it. Endgame, Avengers Endgame. Yeah. Holy shit, there's so many things going on in this. There's time travel, there's fucking every superhero imaginable in here. Some people live, some people die. There is just a lot of shit crammed into this movie, and a lot of epic moments, and Captain America and Thor sharing the same beard. It's very touching. So anyways, got this 22 film epic climactic ending to the Infinity Saga on DVD finally. Stoked to finally have it in my collection. I'm still debating if I really want to get a copy of Captain Marvel. I can't stand Brie Larson. She's a bitch-faced loon, and I don't know if I want to support feminazis to that degree by buying stuff that they're involved in. But it's a superhero film, and it's one of the vast collection of Marvel films that I don't have in my collection yet. So I don't know. Should I bite the bullet and just buy the fucking Captain Marvel film anyways? Because there's lots of other cool stuff that happens in it that isn't revolved around her. Her acting is stiff and terrible. And once again, I'm not down with feminazis, so fuck that. But I don't know. I feel like there will be a significant hole in my collection if I don't pick up the Captain Marvel movie. Let me know if I should just get over it and buy it anyways. I might eventually do it if I can find it for less than $19.99. Like, come on. It's been out for a year. Drop the price a bit. Avengers Endgame. If you're into comic book movies, you have to get this. It's basically a requirement. Alright, and the last two things are a couple of seasons that I just needed to pick up to fill the hole in my collection. That being Arrow, Season 7, the prison season, basically, where he's gone to prison and admitted to being the Arrow, and now he has to face the consequences of being a vigilante. And yeah, I know the spoilers. I know he gets out eventually. It's the how the fuck does he get out is what I'm interested in. Yeah, and to see the team, how they work without him while he's in prison intrigues me. How they run the city. I know Diggle's the other Green Arrow. Maybe he's not. I don't know. And I'm interested to see what happens with the kids. I know John Campea bitches and bitches and bitches about how he hates Green Arrow's annoying kids, but maybe they're cool. I don't know. Maybe they develop. Maybe the son has sort of like a Tom Holland, Peter Parker feel to him. I hope he does, because that'd be neat. But yeah, Season 7 of Arrow. And of course, the last season, 8th and final season of Arrow. He turns into, spoiler alert, the Spectre. So I would like to see how that all plays out. I need to get season 4 and 5 of The Flash as well to fill in that gap. I need season, I think, 4 or 5 of Legends of Tomorrow as well. I need, I think, season 3 and 4 of Supergirl. There's just so many fucking seasons of these things to get on DVD if you're a collector, if you're collector scum. And if you're poor, these things aren't cheap. I was lucky to get this for 20 bucks. And this one for 15. Like that's not bad. But when they first come out, they want 30, 40, $50 sometimes for these seasons. And when they have like 3 or 4 seasons popping out every year because of the different shows, holy shit. What's a nerd supposed to do? I'm not making an OnlyFans account, okay? It's not happening. I can't pay for this shit, so I have to save up or sell some shit of my own to pay for the new shit. And it gets tedious. But anyways, that's my fat stack of nerdiness that I want to show off with you guys today. All that lovely goodness. Let me know if you have any of these. Let me know if you've seen any of these and what you think of them. Try to keep it spoiler free for everyone in the comment section below. I know it's hard and you really want to like geek out and talk about the shit that happens, but if it's new within the last 2 years, try to keep it spoiler free if you can. I kind of spoiled a couple of things myself, bad Jesse, but yeah. Anywho, hope you enjoyed. I know it's not a metal collection update or anything like that. Hopefully you like nerdy shit too, because being nerdy and being a metalhead usually crosses over quite a bit. Anyways, that's it. For Glory, for the Rebel Alliance, Slammerella out. Hey Morty, welcome to the post-credit clip. Side note, I bought it.